short routes into the flat and Peppers was coming out with me into the flat pretty much every time. And on that one, I just kind of set it up, and then he went to me, so that was cool.
Steve and then John McMullen.
Hey, Boston, this is another big game for you against the Giants. What is it about playing these guys that seems to get you going so well?
It's just the next game. I love playing football, so it doesn't really matter who it is. I just like going out there and being able to contribute to the team.
John and then Rob Motti.
Hey, Boston. Obviously, you guys were down 21-10. What does it mean to show that resiliency in the final 5 minutes to score 2 touchdowns? What does that do for the confidence of this team?
Yeah, it just says a lot about this team. Like I said, in past weeks, it's never been a matter of want to. It's never been a matter of effort. It's never been a matter of fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just those little things that, have caused us to fall short. So, as long as we're, firing on all cylinders and dialed into the little things, I don't think there's many teams that can really stop us. We just have to stop shooting ourselves in the foot. And as we go and look back at the film, I'm sure there's, plenty of ways that we did that. But the guys never stop fighting, and that's never going to change.
Boston, what was it like in the huddle when you guys are down 11 and Carson's trying to bring you guys back? And what does it say about his leadership? He made some throws that I'm sure he wishes he had back, but then at the end, at crunch time, he made those throws and you make that catch at the end.
Yeah, we never faltered, man. Our mindset, we were never like panicking or frustrated or whatever. We just always knew that, we were going to find a way to win this game. And Carson led us. And, like I said, it was a great team effort.
Martin and then Ed Kratz.
So 5'7" Boston Scott out of Zachary High School in Louisiana with the big catch. Louisiana Tech for college. But a great catch out of the backfield for Scott. Came in the night with no catches at 3 tonight. So here we go. Eagles go, Cowboys next, then Giants again. So you win those, you're 4-4-1, and you're in pretty good shape now to kind of get things going and maybe ease this thing to the finish line. 61% chance to win the NFC East, according to FPI. But again, the next 2 games, Cowboys and Giants, will say a lot about how they can separate themselves from this field.
Somebody had to win. It is a crazy division historically. I don't think we've seen it in a long time anyways.
There's the final right there. He'll talk to Damian Woody in a second. Here's the highlight in case you missed it. Eagles, Giants, as Nabil mentioned. Someone's got to win this. Well, I guess they could have a tie. Eagles already have a tie, right? So maybe get another tie. It'd be like the Flyers. Giants haven't won in Philly since 2013. Eagles, looks like it was going to be easy. First and goal. Wentz is in his 5th rushing touchdown of the season. That leads Philadelphia. They lead early, 7-0. Daniel Jones's turn. Giants with the ball at the Eagles' 39. That's a beautiful throw to Golden Tate, who is in. The only catch of the game for Tate. Jones's 8th passing touchdown on dime throws. Tight window passes thrown 30 yards through the air. That's the most in the league since 2019. How about that? He can be accurate down the field. Giants tie the game. Second quarter. Jones. Evan Ingram? No. Jalen Mills, diving grab for the interception. That throw's right there. Ingram's got to make that play. Jones has turned the ball over in 8 straight games, longest active streak, but that's not his fault. Ensuing Eagles possession, 2nd and 15. Wentz spins away from trouble. He'll never give up on a play. He'll look, and oh boy. That's a terrible turnover. James Bradbury, 10th interception. That's the most in the NFL. Turnover cost the Eagles a chance at some point. Third quarter, Giants still down. Daniel Jones. Oh, he's going to go. He could. Rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Oh, like Steve Levy after 1 beer. Down goes 8. 8.
That's low, man.
Oh, he's
That's
looking
low.
around. Too much head movement in the middle. Too much head movement.
He got too excited. Nobody was behind him.
He thought he was good. When is somebody going to catch me? Aren't the Eagles secondary fast? I should not be running this long on a football field. That was Saquon Barkley. All right, but thank goodness for Daniel's sake, they score and get the touchdown. I have to laugh because this time I've outfinessed myself. Wayne Gallman with the score. All right, start of the fourth. 14-10 Giants, the 1-5 Giants. We mentioned Wentz running the football. Push him, rugby. Stopped at the 3. Eagles keep their offense. 4th and goal from the 3. Throw it up for grabs. A lot of grab in there. Grab, grab, grab. Nothing called. Butler can't make the connection. Logan Ryan. The Eagles turn the ball over. Still down 14-10. Ensuing Giants drive. Jones. Looks good for the Giants. First down, Sterling Shepard. He led the Giants with 6 catches. 3 plays later, Jones, Shepard. Joe Judge's family, Giants head coach, on hand. Yeah. Giants up 21-10. Here come the Eagles. Doesn't look good. We need a couple of scores late. Wentz. Need a chunk play. Could use a chunk play. John Hightower. A gain of 59. Wentz 25 of 43 for 359. 3 plays later, Greg Ward. Good pass, good catch. 5 catches for Ward. Eagles need the ball back. Go for 2 first. Wentz is stopped short, so it's a 5-point game. We'll need to score a touchdown. A field goal can't tie it. Here come the Giants. Daniel Jones. This wouldn't clinch the game, but it certainly would have made it much easier at Ingram. Boy, he took that drop pretty well. Never dropped his shoulders or anything. Deshaun Jackson receives the punt just past the 2-minute warning. It's not the first hit. It's not, you see right there as he tried to get up, kind of sprained that ankle or knee as he's helped off the field. So here we go. Eagles have 2 timeouts, plenty of time to go. Wentz on the run. Nice pass to Richard Rodgers down to the 30 after a Giants penalty to the 21. Still plenty of time. Still got 2 timeouts. Boston Scott first down inside the 10. The clock no longer a factor. Now it's just making plays. 3rd and goal. Wentz. Incomplete, but you saw the flag down. Lots of grabbing. There it is. But then an Eagles penalty. Suddenly it's 1st and goal at the 18. And look at this pass from Wentz. Oh, what a dime to Boston Scott, who makes a nice play with his right hand, brings it in, pins it to his chest as he goes in the end zone. And the Eagles have the lead. Giants were out of timeouts when they got the football. Even though they were leading for the 4th quarter, they used all their timeouts. They really had no chance after an offensive holding penalty. By then, it was going to happen, and then the fumble ices it. So there it is. Carson Wentz and the Eagles come from behind. Wentz turns it up in the 4th quarter this season. He has thrown 6 of his 10 scores in the 4th against 2 interceptions. His 8 interceptions in the first 3 quarters, second most in the NFL behind Kirk Cousins.
All right, we're joined by Damian Woody now, and I was just going through your Twitter feed right now. About an hour ago, you tweeted, "This game is disgusting." And that's probably a great way to put it because there are a lot of fans out there just feeling your pain. Listen, let's start with Carson Wentz here. He's faced a ton of criticism this year. That first half, he did not help himself out. But then, towards the end of the game there, some redemption late in that drive.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw like kind of the Jekyll and Hyde of Carson Wentz. You know, this is a guy that sometimes what we see from him is what we call that hero ball. He tries to do too much. We saw intentional grounding. We saw the terrible interception in the end zone. But then we saw the brilliance of Carson Wentz, you know, in the latter part of the game where he, you know, brought the Eagles back to ultimately win the football game. So, listen, at the end of the day, if you're looking at the NFC East, you would have to think the Philadelphia Eagles, they have the best quarterback remaining. If Carson Wentz can eliminate some of the boneheaded plays that was on display tonight, you have to think that the Philadelphia Eagles has the best chance of winning that horrible division.
Do you think some of these boneheaded plays, Damon, you're talking about, is that a confidence thing for Carson right now? It just keeps like building up for him this season.
Yeah, it's one of those things where, as a player, sometimes you just try to do too much. They have so many injuries on that team, and it's Carson Wentz. Sometimes just take the easy money. Don't try to go out there and do something that's out of your realm. And that's what, ultimately costs you sometimes. He just needs to take the easy money, take the plays that are there, and the Philadelphia Eagles will be just fine.
And they are just fine right now because that division is terrible. And I know you've talked about it on all our platforms, have been very vocal about this division, specific teams in this division, by the way. How do you explain this all, though?
Well, listen, I mean, when you could go through all the teams, and there's a litany of issues, from quarterback play, injuries. There's been a litany of things with all four teams in